Good morning again, guys. It's still Tuesday. Something that's kind of been eating at me here lately. Thought I'd talk about it. I can't. I've watched many, many videos on YouTube. Okay, just like you guys do. Okay, usually it's sit down in the evenings or something like that. When the day's finally done, my back is killing me, my shoulders hurt, and I'm like, I tell Mrs. P, I'm like, I've had it. I just want to chill out and relax, and I will turn on channels that it's like, okay. I mean, one I like watching it's a channel called The Veggie Boys, okay, because it's a family operated farm in Pennsylvania, you know, and I watch this whole family get together and bust their ass every day, you know, feeding animals, planting crops, doing all this sort of stuff. And I look at them and I go, there's a family that has the mentality of, I can and we will. And I look at all of us and we have the mentality of, I can and we will. All right. If there's any video I'd love you to share with other people, especially non preppers, it's this one. Nothing drives me more nuts in life is when people tell me I can't. Now, sure, there are certain things in life that are impossible. I'm not going to be able to give birth. I'm sorry, I don't care how much surgery and how many pills you give me. I'm not going to be able to have a baby. Okay? I hear every excuse in videos and every complaint and every whine about, not prepper videos, these are other videos, okay, mind you, about why people can't do something. Oh, I can't stock food. Food's so expensive. Well, we told you that a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, that food was going to get more expensive. Guess what? It did. You should have been doing it a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, when we told you. Not time to complain. Oh, gas is so expensive. I can't even go to work anymore. It costs me more to go to work than I make. Oh, well, we told you that a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Two, get yourself in a place where you had an income, where you had fuel, but you didn't listen. Okay. Oh, I can't garden. You know, I can't do this. I can't do that. Yes, you can. There are many people on this channel who have emailed me who are in wheelchairs, who still have figured out gardening, who have done all sorts of different things. All right. I'm not as spry as I was 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. My mind doesn't believe that, but my body does. And I mean, I finish my day sore. And I get up the next day and I do it again. And no, this is not a pat me on the back type video. All right. This is just doing what needs to be done. Oh, I can't save money because, my house payment is this and my car payment is this and everything, I can't, I can't. Yeah, you can. You're just not willing to. It's not I can't. It's I won't. That's that's the excuse. It's I'm not willing to put that effort in. I'm not willing to drive a 12-year-old car. I need to have my Mercedes. I'm not willing to live in a smaller house. I need to have my mansion and a yacht. Okay. That's the issue. I'm not willing to buy a pair of $10 jeans at Rural King. I need to buy my $50 pair of jeans at JCPenney. Okay. It's I won't. I won't put the effort in. I won't put the work in. How in the world do all these people who are bitching and moaning right now think they even got here in the first place? Because if their ancestors said, I can't do that, I won't do that, I won't go plow the fields, it's cold outside, it's raining today, the store's too far. If their ancestors said that, they wouldn't be here. That's the thing. The work ethic, the willingness to sacrifice is gone for most people. We talk about as preppers all the time about what are you going to do when the normies show up at your door? And I've said it many times. I'm going to tell them to go pound bricks, okay? Because, well, they're out gallivanting around on their jet skis, buying all the toys, in debt up to here. While they were doing all of that, I was working hard. I was saving money. I was DIYing a lot of things. I was figuring out ways to provide, to save, to do whatever. I'm 55 years old. My house is paid for. My land is paid for. My car and my truck are paid for. Okay? And I will give you this. 9 years ago, I was penniless and homeless. Okay? Don't tell me it can't be done. I busted my ass and got there. Oh, it's too late in my life to do anything. Sure. Great excuse. Excuses are like assholes. Everybody's got one. Okay? As long as you are living, breathing, and moving, it's not too late to do anything. You can learn something new. You can learn how to garden. You can learn how to knit. You can learn how to weld, how to blacksmith, how to do woodworking. You can learn any of this stuff. Your brain is not made of concrete. All the useless stuff that you learned in your life, it's just taking up space in your head. Start filling it with stuff that is useful, like how to feed yourself. The whole world has been watching this collapse for the last 20 years. Okay, let's not fool ourselves. This didn't start 2 weeks ago with Russia. This didn't start 10 years ago. This all started, you'd probably even say longer than 20 years ago. Okay, probably go back 50 years on this easily. Okay, when we became a society worldwide that was addicted to debt, to instant gratification. The kid that graduates college and says, okay, where's my mansion and where's my Mercedes? There was a term that was used a generation or two generations ago, maybe, I'd say at least, the boomers or maybe the silent generation went to. Starter home. You bought a little cookie cutter house. It's maybe 1,100, 1,200 square feet. And that was where the young couple had a kitchen, a living room, a bedroom, maybe two. And they started to raise a family. And they started to make some money. And eventually they moved up to that intermediate home. And eventually they moved up to their forever home. And now we have a world that figures, to hell with the starter home, hell with the intermediate home. I want my forever home right off the bat. I want a mortgage that's this high. Remember 2008, 2009? Everybody, if you could walk and chew gum, you could get a mortgage. And everybody, adjustable rate mortgages, greatest things, blah, blah, blah. And the interest rates ticked up just a little bit. And everybody goes, oh my God, I can't afford my payments. Those people that planned ahead of time, who had a I can do this, I thought about this, didn't fall for those traps. They didn't bite off more than they can chew. All right? It's the same now. You have all these people bitching and moaning about food is so expensive. Yeah, it is. Okay? And it's going to get worse. What do you have put back? Anything? Oh, I've got a week's worth of groceries in the pantry. Great. What are you going to do next Tuesday? Okay? And food prices are going to be more expensive. You know, what skills do you have? You can't buy bread. Look at all the stuff that's going on with wheat. I've talked about that. Russia, Ukraine, Hungary, China now, wheat, Texas, wheat. What's going to happen when you can't go to the store and buy a loaf of bread? Do you know how to make one? Do you have baking skills? I mean, let's talk about something silly. Do you have general skills to feed yourself? Do you know how to make scrambled eggs, or do you need a recipe book for it? I kid you not. Okay? There are plenty of people out there in this world now who, if you can't pop it in a microwave, they'd starve. If you can't order it from Uber Eats, they'd starve. I can't is not in our vocabulary. I don't have the money. Figure out how to get it, or figure out a way around it. If it means you got to work harder, do it. Well, you can. Because, guys, I don't have the time, I don't have the money, whatever it was. That's I won't. That's not I can't. You have the time. There's 24 hours in a day for every single person on the face of this earth. Nobody gets more, nobody gets less. It's just a matter of what you do with those 24 hours. Do you watch Netflix for 2 hours of it? Okay, there's 2 hours you could have done something else. Do you watch YouTube videos for 2 hours? There's 2 hours you could have done something else. Don't put off till tomorrow what you can do today. Good advice there. Okay, that was Ben Franklin. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Yeah. Okay. But get done what you need to get done. Work. Stop making excuses. Stop blaming everybody else. It's your life. You are the one that is responsible for it. Not a politician, not your boss, not your parents. You are the one that is responsible for what happens in your life. You have to make decisions. You have to bear the consequences. And there's nobody else that is responsible for digging you out of whatever hole you got yourself into. Like I said, we all get 24 hours in a day. What you make of those 24 hours today will determine how you live your 24 hours tomorrow. There's a lot of people that ride the jet ski, buy the toys, buy the Mercedes, in debt up to here. They won't make it till tomorrow. And in my mind, that's fine. Want a great reset? Those people will disappear real quick. The ones that will be left when all the crap that's going on in Europe right now eventually finds its way to our shores are the ones who put the effort in to be aware of what is going on and putting action in place so when all that crap happens, they're not scrambling going, oh my God, I've got to go to the grocery store and the grocery store is empty. Oh my God, I have nowhere to go. Those are the people that will perish. Don't be one of them. Pinball app.